I think there comes a point where you realize people people's opinions on your appearance or who you are says more about them than it does about you, because they're basically just projecting onto you. They're projecting their insecurities onto you. So it says a lot more about them. And I think that a lot of people should realize that people are basically talking about themselves through you. I have dealt with, you know, classmates that would bully me or body shame me when I was in primary. They would talk about my hair styles because I would plait my hair in one, or you know, like plaits. I would do plaits in my hair, and that's mostly like the style I would do for my hair. And they would call it a couple plait, and they would talk about like my body. They would say that I look like a fat pig because I was like on the chubby side. I was kind of on the chubby side. I had like a little belly. So I was kind of on the chubby side. And they would call me that, and they would rate me too. They would either say if I was like pretty or ugly. Sometimes they would say that like I was mid or just ugly. Or sometimes say like I wasn't that bad looking, but I wasn't pretty either. They would say stuff like that. And it made me start disliking how I look personally. It affected me. And I started not liking, how I looked in the mirror. Like how my hips look, how my belly looked, how my arms looked, even how my back looked. Yeah, I started to not like those things about me, and sometimes even my face too. And the crazy part about it is that like I was just a child. I was just a kid. And the fact that, they would bully me because I wasn't like, they would bully me because I wasn't skinny, I wasn't pretty, I wasn't that pretty, I didn't have like, I didn't put my hair in like nice styles like other girls, other classmates would. And even because of like, if I didn't have much of a butt, it's really crazy now that I'm thinking back on it, because like we were all just in primary, and we were all just children. So I don't know how you expect me to look like a good looking model. Yeah, but it really affects the way you see yourself, especially if you were young experiencing bullying. It really affects the way you see yourself when you get older, I think. I don't really mind how I look anymore. I wouldn't exactly say that I don't have any insecurities, but I just don't mind it. You know, I don't mind it as much. I don't really think about it as much. I don't, you know, pick myself apart because of it. I don't do that anymore. But it really does affect you. It really does affect you. If you have ever like felt the need to change the way how you look, how you talk, how you walk, how you dress, how you style your hair. If you ever felt the need to like change all those things, not because you want to change those things, but like for other people, so that they could like approve you, and for anything that you're good looking, you're pretty, or you're handsome. um yeah, stop doing that. Don't do that, because it it backfires. It really does. And it'll just make you feel even more worse, because if you like to dress in a certain way and you only change that because somebody said that the way you dress is it doesn't look good, and you change that so you could get their approval. Yeah, don't do that. You're basically just compromising yourself, making yourself feel more smaller just for their approval, and you shouldn't have to do it for them or anyone. So yeah, don't change yourself for anybody but you. If you want to change something about yourself, do it for you, not for anybody else. The only reason that somebody um maybe bullying or body shaming you or anybody else is because they're just, as I said in the beginning, they're just projecting their insecurities onto you. Their self-esteem is low, and they're just trying to make you feel bad, to make themselves feel good, so that they could like get a boost in their confidence. But that doesn't bring up their self-esteem though. Their self-esteem is still gonna be low, and yeah, yeah. So don't change yourself for anybody. Don't make yourself be a whole different person for somebody else, don't do that.